Hey guys, we live in a bubble. I found this out. It is so scary out there in YouTube land. Yes, I'm sitting on a swing, rocking back and forth. I posted a video the other day. I didn't realize how controversial it was going to be. Like, I'm all about polarize your audience, but I did not expect in just over a day, maybe almost 2 days, over 1,000 views, 203 comments so far. Probably 202 of them telling me how I'm stupid, I'm idiotic, I'm wrong, I'm foolish, talking about my appearance. Oh my God, it is scary out there, and I did not realize what a bubble we already live in. Now, I know that for some of you, 1,000 views is just another day at the office, but for me, it's kind of the first time that that's happened on a long form video. I've had that on short before. Dorothy, we are not in Kansas anymore. The gloves are off. Careful what you wish for. But you know what? It's a valuable lesson for me. I learned, here's what I learned. You want to know what I learned? Okay, here's what I learned. I learned that we live in silos, that we live such parallel existences, such parallel lives, separate but parallel universes. No wonder political battles are so hard fought. But here's the thing, people hang out with people, other people in their same universe, people who already agree with them, which makes everything more complicated. So which one would you rather be? Would you rather be comfy and cozy in your own little bubble? That's A. Or B, would you like to stick on your helmet and stick your baby toe out there into the real world where not everyone agrees with you? Well, you know what? For me, the jury's still out on that one. I don't know how brave I am. You know, I talk the talk. I'm just working on walking the walk. I talk the talk because I made a video just, you know, when it was sitting at 9 views, this video, I made another video about how you should polarize your audience. Oh my God. Well, turns out I polarized them, and, you know, like 3 seconds later, there's 1,000 views and 200 angry people. So we make so many assumptions. We assume that people agree with us. We assume that people think how we think. We assume that our desires are similar, that our aspirations are similar. You know what? I think our desires are similar, and I think our aspirations are similar. But what is not similar is our point of view. What is not similar is our opinion, our approach, and our reality. We watch different TV shows, we watch different news channels, and we believe those news channels, and we choose the ones that already agree with us, and it just reinforces what we already think, right? We accept their facts as truth. It ain't necessarily so, you know, and I realized that when I got all these comments. So, as a lifelong student of marketing, and as an entrepreneur, what are we to take from this? Now, we already know the whole know your audience thing, right? We know who our audience is, or we should. And we should also know how our audience thinks. But we should know that not everyone is in our audience, and not everyone will agree with us. We live, like I said, in parallel and non-intersecting universes. So I won't repeat what I said in the controversial video. You can look for it yourself. It was about the Stephen Colbert situation. I hope you will watch that to the end, comment without telling me I'm an idiot, because apparently I already know from all the other comments. But we assume mistakenly, and we assume incorrectly, that when we speak, people are going to share our values, share our morality, share our view of the world, share our opinions, and share our facts. Now, I don't know if in the days of Walter Cronkite, we all believed Walter Cronkite, maybe, but today we choose our own news stations, we choose our own talk shows, as I found out from these 200 comments. So here's what happened. Many of these comments talked about how the #1 rated show was by a guy I had never heard of. But these guys had all heard of him. I stopped swinging just for a second to share that with you. These guys had all heard of him. These guys were fans of this show that did not exist on my radar. I didn't know it existed. It really surprised me. It was not in my awareness. I thought I knew about media. Apparently not. So, entrepreneurs, marketers, fellow Follow That Dreamites, knowing your audience has never been optional, but today it's more important than ever. So I'm asking you, what are you assuming? I got smacked around in that post. What are you assuming that ain't necessarily so? I'm asking you. And would you rather have a loyal small audience or stick your baby toe into the universe and see how you do? Again, jury's still out on that one for me. I talk a good talk. I'm working on walking the walk. I realize that the Follow That Dream community, my community, is not for everyone, right? I realize that what I offer is not for everyone. I'm kind of okay with that, you know? So, I mean, it's no wonder, like I said, that it's so hard to agree on a political candidate. It's hard to agree on, you know, something as simple as a talk show. So you've heard it before, trying to please everyone is impossible. I always knew this. I found out yesterday in a very resounding way. So people, find your people, find your tribe, and then decide if you want to expand that or you want to stay cozy in the bubble. Now, it's kind of sad. Nobody wants it to be this way. It would be nice if it were all tulips and butterflies and people singing, you know, in the field in 4-part harmony, like in that Coke commercial. That would be nice. But that's not the way it is. So tell me in the comments, would you rather have a small, loyal audience of people who think like you do, or would you rather stick your toe into the bigger universe and see if you can bring people into your universe? Tell me what you think about this video. Hit like, hit subscribe, and I'm going to go back to swinging because I haven't done this for quite a while. Sufit, reporting to you from the Follow That Dream community. Ciao, ciao!